Welcome to the Heavenly Court. Today is the hearing and judgment of the represented case of Adam against Divine Judge. The scene takes place in the Grand Heavenly Court. The courtroom is majestic, with golden pillars reaching towards a ceiling painted with celestial scenes. At the center sits the Divine Judge, surrounded by an aura of light. The jury comprises angelic beings of wisdom and righteousness. On one side, representing Adam, stands the Defense Counsel, Advocate Raphael, a distinguished archangel known for his fairness and eloquence. On the other side, representing the prosecution, stands Prosecutor Michael, the archangel of justice and truth. Divine Judge.
This heavenly court is now in session. We gather here to revisit the judgment of Adam, the first man, regarding the events in the Garden of Eden. Let the defense present their case.
Defense Counsel Raphael.
Your Honor, esteemed members of the jury, today we address a matter of great significance, not just for Adam, but for the understanding of justice in this sacred realm. Adam stands accused of disobedience against the divine command. Yet we argue that the circumstances surrounding his actions warrant a reconsideration of the judgment.
Your Honor, if I may, the command given to Adam was clear and unequivocal. He was instructed not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Despite this, he chose to disobey. The facts are irrefutable, and the consequences, as ordained, were justly applied.
Divine Judge.
The court acknowledges the clarity of the command. However, let the defense proceed with their argument.
Defense Counsel Raphael.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is true that the command was clear. However, the context in which Adam made his decision is crucial. Adam, the first of humankind, was created pure and innocent. He was without guile, without malice, and without the knowledge of good and evil. His trust in his companion Eve was absolute, a reflection of his own innocence. Your Honor, it was Eve who, deceived by the serpent, first partook of the forbidden fruit. She then offered it to Adam, who, out of trust and love for his partner, accepted it. At that moment, Adam was not acting out of defiance, but out of a natural, innocent bond with the one created to be his helper.
Prosecutor Michael.
The defense seeks to paint Adam as a victim of circumstance. However, Your Honor, Adam was endowed with free will, a gift from the Creator himself. He could have refused the fruit. He could have sought clarification or guidance. Instead, he chose to eat the fruit, knowing it was against the divine command. His trust in Eve, though understandable, does not absolve him of personal responsibility.
Defense Counsel Raphael.
Indeed, Adam possessed free will, and I do not seek to diminish that fact. However, we must also consider the nature of temptation and deception. Adam's decision was influenced by the very being who was closest to him, the one whom he trusted implicitly. Eve herself was deceived, and in her state of confusion and persuasion by the serpent, she turned to Adam. Your Honor, the question before us is not whether Adam disobeyed the command, but whether his action, given the context, should bear the full weight of the original judgment. The punishment meted out to Adam was severe: separation from the divine presence, toil, and eventual death. We argue that Adam's actions, influenced by his innocent trust in Eve, should be viewed with mercy and understanding.
Prosecutor Michael.
Your Honor, mercy and understanding are indeed qualities of the divine, but so too is justice. The command was simple and direct. The consequences of disobedience were clearly stated. Adam, as the first man, had a unique role and responsibility. His failure to uphold the command had ramifications not just for himself, but for all of humanity. The judgment passed upon Adam was not merely punitive, it was necessary to uphold the sanctity of divine law. To alter that judgment now would be to undermine the very foundation of justice.
Divine Judge.
The court acknowledges the weight of both arguments. Raphael, how do you propose we view Adam's actions in light of the trust he placed in Eve?
Your Honor, I propose that we view Adam's actions through the lens of his original innocence. Before eating the fruit, Adam had no understanding of deceit, no concept of evil. His trust in Eve was pure, untainted by suspicion or doubt. It was only after the fruit was consumed that his eyes were opened to the knowledge of good and evil. I ask this court to consider Adam's state of being at the time of the transgression. He was not acting with malice or rebellion. He was acting out of a natural and innocent bond with Eve. Therefore, we propose that the judgment against Adam be reconsidered, not as a complete absolution, but with a measure of divine mercy that acknowledges the unique circumstances of his fall.
Your Honor, while the defense's argument is compelling, we must remember that Adam's choice, innocent as it may have seemed, had profound consequences. The nature of justice is such that it must account for the full impact of one's actions, regardless of intent.
The court has heard both sides with due diligence. It is clear that Adam's actions were influenced by factors that merit consideration. However, the nature of justice, as it stands in this divine realm, must balance mercy with righteousness. The original judgment was given in accordance with the law as it was understood at the time. Yet this court also recognizes the importance of context, of intention, and of the state of being. Adam's trust in Eve, his lack of prior knowledge of good and evil, and the unique situation in which he found himself cannot be overlooked. The court will deliberate on these matters and return with a decision that honors both justice and mercy.
As the court shifts to the deliberation chamber, where the divine judge considers the arguments presented, we just give ourselves commercial break before the court return to session. Did you know that it's prohibited for humans to cut their hair in planet Zohara? It's punishable by death by cooked and eaten by Zoharians. Be warned to Earthling tourists to Zohara. Now you know. Welcome back to our heavenly court. We are back to sessions now.
Divine Judge, reflecting, the balance of justice and mercy is delicate. Adam's disobedience was real, but so was his innocence. The judgment must uphold the law, yet also recognize the purity of his intent. In this, we find the path to true justice. Divine Judge, this court has reached a decision. Adam's actions, while in violation of the divine command, were influenced by his innocent trust in Eve. As such, the original judgment shall stand in its essence, but with a tempering of mercy. Let it be known that Adam's separation from the divine presence shall not be eternal. A path of redemption is open to him and to all of humanity. The toil and mortality that came as a result of his actions shall remain, for they are the necessary consequences of the knowledge gained. However, through repentance and righteousness, Adam and his descendants shall find their way back to the divine light. This is the will of the court. So it is decreed.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your wisdom and fairness. May this decision serve as a reminder of the balance between justice and mercy in all divine matters.
The prosecution respects the decision of the court and acknowledges the fairness of the judgment.
This court is adjourned. May all beings seek wisdom, understanding, and righteousness in their ways.
Thank you for watching of Cases Proceedings. You can subscribe for our channel, or if you have any case or any biblical person you want to hear his case, let us know, and we will bring him, her to court immediately. Let us know and your case will be represented. Nice time.